Hello friends, today I want to discuss about one Mr. Richard Montagne, who was Latin American, primarily from Mexico. His story is so inspiring. It tells us what is our background, what is our parents' background, what is your educational background. Nothing matters. If you want to be successful, if you are committed and you are determined, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Richard's father was a laborer in the farm, like plucking the grapes and all that kind of stuff. He was not very well to do. He was a lower middle class family. He could not afford the proper schooling of it even. He went to school for some time, but then he was dropped out. But whatever little time he spent in the school, it had one very important incident which tells the attitude of Richard. As they used to burrito as their snacks. In 60s, there was no Taco Bell or anything like that. People used to look at him, what are you eating? And they used to make fun of it. But he never felt bad about it. Rather, he took it differently and he asked his mom to give him 2 burrito. And next day, other students wanted to taste the burrito. Then he says, pay 25 cents, you can taste. And once people paid 25 cents and they tasted it, they liked it. It was spicy and tasty. And very regular routine for Mexican people, Latin American people. So this was the incident which is showing the positive attitude of Richard. And then he was trying to survive in the competitive world. And then one day he came to know about his wife is pregnant. So now he started thinking about his kids and their future. And that made him very, very committed to do well in his life. So with a lot of efforts, he got into the company Frito-Lay. Though it was a very junior most position, he started working as a janitor. He used to be the housekeeping guy and doing the odd jobs like electrician, changing the tube and something like that. But his commitment and his zeal to learn was always there. He became very friendly with people around him and he was very good at his work. And people used to appreciate his quality of work. And after some time, people used to see the locality, see the area where Richard is in charge. It used to be excellent area, neat and clean, and one of the best area in the factory. So he wanted to learn more. So after requesting one of the operator with him, he got a good friendship over a period of time. He agreed to teach him about the factory and the process of production because he wanted to grow so that he can be earning more and he will be able to take care of his family well. But he used to finish his work first and the additional some time he used to spend with the operator to understand the process. And very quickly he learned everything, the entire process of production of the various products of the company. And then came one situation when there was a recession and many people lost the job in the company and now he was worried. It's for them and maybe tomorrow he himself will lose the job. That gave him some scary feeling. So he was discussing with his wife and kids, let's do something. And then one video came from the CEO of the company as company was going through the tough situation, lean patch. So CEO sent a video to all the factories and all the branches addressing everybody, please treat yourself as a CEO or the owner of the company and come up with the idea which can help the organization grow more, earn more so that we can survive. I will directly listen to your idea and work on that. So everybody is invited. Don't think about your position. Think about the idea. Think about what we can come out of the situation. So with this, Richard got the path. He went home. As these people used to, Latin American people and Mexican people, they normally eat little spicy than the others. So he was shopping in the mall nearby his residence and he was trying to look for some spicy product. He couldn't get any spicy product from the Frito-Lay. That gave him idea if we can come up with some spicy product. So he bought some spices from the market and he bought something at home and he requested the operator of the factory to give him plain product without any spices or any salt in it so that he can do some experiment. And this thing started at home. Whole family was full of enthusiasm and working as if everything depends on that. They used to make something and they used to taste it, but somehow they didn't like it. After a lot of efforts, one fine day, they prepared something and whole family liked it. They were very happy. Next day, some sample with his spicy recipe he brought and asked his colleagues to taste. The operator friend of his, he was very happy to taste it. He tasted, everybody tasted it around him. Even the manager also tasted it. He also liked it kind of, but he was not very happy with this idea. And Richard requesting the factory manager, please inform the CEO and send this sample to him. But manager somehow, all kind of people are there in company. He was not very keen to, encourage Richard as his idea. But Richard was also very committed and very determined. I have to make sure it reaches the CEO. He waited in the factory even after finishing his shift. Once factory manager left, he went to his room and he tried to look for the directory where all the telephone numbers of people were there. He could locate the telephone number of the CEO in the head office and he called. CEO secretary picked up the phone and she asked, "Who are you? You are calling from which factory?" Because she thought it must be some manager or some director who is calling. Not anybody can, something like, janitor can call the CEO. But when he told, this is, in response to the CEO's video which was circulated a few days back, I have some solution and I have something prepared. So CEO said, let me connect me to him. CEO spoke to him and CEO was very happy to see the commitment of a janitor. He says, please send me the sample at my address to head office and wait for my call. So CEO tasted. It was very, spicy, but he liked the taste. He said, this is different. And it can be sold, it can be, popular, because some people want some spicy and we don't have any spicy product. So he asked the factory manager to produce few thousand packets of that so that they can test the market. So packets were made and, shared. One day with family, he was in the market over the weekend. Richard's son asked, Dad, where is that product which you were, making and all that? It's launched. But no, it's not launched. Then they realized there was no advertisement, there was no communication, so nobody knows something like that has been brought into the market. So next day, he discussed this situation with all the colleagues and friends. And most of them agreed that we should do something about it. Because it was a do or die situation for everybody. Because if recession is not taken care of, most other people also will lose the job. So everybody thought we will do something, and with the help of support of the senior team, they got some free samples and they distributed in the Mexican locality. And response was very good. After that, entire product in the market shelf was sold out and demand started coming. Then they got a huge order, and for that to produce that huge order, all the people, those who had lost the job, got back into the company, and Richard was very happy. Though he did not get any promotion or anything, but he was happy. At least he could bring back his friends back on the job. And his friend, who was the operator, he got promoted. He was happy for him also. After a few months, biggest surprise came. And surprise came. The surprise was CEO came to the factory and he called Richard. And Richard was told he is getting promoted, and not as a manager or something, in straight away director. You can imagine, from janitor to director, his whole life changed. And after that, he worked there for many years and he introduced many products and he had a very successful life. And after that, after retirement, today he is a motivational speaker. And do you know his fees? He charges $50,000 for one lecture. So one of the things which is very important, which I want to share, during his life period, once he went to some educational institute where he was supposed to deliver a talk. So while he was talking, one of the students asked, "Sir, what is your qualification?" He said, "I am school dropout." So that student was shocked. "Sir, all these professors here are PhD and you are a school dropout and you are doing so well in life." "Listen, kid, I also have a PhD, but my PhD's full form is different. Poor, hungry and determined. This PhD everybody should have who wants to grow in life, who wants to achieve in life. Whatever you want to achieve, until this PhD is with you, you can't be successful. Because until you are determined to achieve something, you can't get success." So today, Richard is helping his society and doing a lot of social work, and he's helping so many causes. So one of the students asked, "How do you know all this about what is the source of knowledge?" He said, "I couldn't go to school, but I was a very good listener. I used to listen to all my elders, my grandparents, my uncle or my parents. I used to listen to them very carefully, and I used to absorb. And try to practice that. And that practice has given me the path and whatever I have achieved. This is one of that. And not to forget, when he got to know he's about to become a father, sense of responsibility and commitment towards the well-being of the children forced him look for a stable job or some kind of a regular job. That's how he reached the Frito-Lay, and rest is history. Rest all of you know. Today he is very successful, and to me this is like a zero to hero. Anybody from anywhere can achieve anything if a person is determined and committed. So with this, thank you very much. Please do provide your feedback, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please do so. Thank you very much.